What's up, everybody? It's Bill from High Volume Games, and welcome to another episode of Promotion Wars. This is episode 21. We had our big episode 2.0 last time, where we did our live show. Thank you for those who came in. Thanks to Adam and Velo for being in the chat. It was awesome. And we got some good storylines out of it. First of all, we got two new champions. We have Air Paris, who, if you've been watching, has been injured and then came back, and then injured and came back. Comes back, wins his first match against the interstate champion, and then gets a title shot and wins the title again. So that was awesome. And then Ruby Soho making her first shot at a title and beats Summer Rae. So that women's division is heating up, not only with Ruby Soho and Summer Rae, but we've got Alicia Sherrington, and we have Tawny Callahan, who's causing so much drama with this love triangle that's going on. It's very interesting. The women's division is on the map now. And on top of that, we have RPWF with their owner is just pilfering the free agent roster, just building up this huge roster. They've got two shows, and they're coming at us. So we gotta watch this. So let's get into the action and get started with episode 21. So what this is going to be is we're at the Wednesday show for the 20th, and we have our big show, Burned Bridges, on the 24th. So one thing we're going to do in this one is we're going to do the finish up the TV title tournament. We have 4 heels in battle. We'll see which one of them is the king heel. So let's go. I did put in 2 off-screen requests for signings. We'll see if that happens. So we're going to go to the display building. 900, we've been coming close. We're going to do Redbeard and London. Let's do Leo and Aries, just because we need, they're going to put up a good number, even without anything going on. We have a tag team. Yeah, we'll save. That's going to be interesting. We're going to have to save that one. All right, let's clear the match. And actually, let's clear the show. At match 7, we're going to have a tag team championship match between Redbeard and Aries and Disco Housing, because they earned the shot. I don't want to have that at the Burned Bridges because Redbeard gets the shot at London. Danhausen and Disco. Oh, he's that Disco guy. There we go. We'll have our tag team. We'll have another tag team match here, which we'll see Adam Williams and Tommy O'Neill take on the other 2 members of the Misunderstood, and that is L.A. Park and Mad Braddock. Let's see, London, Lance, and Ruby team up to take on Air Paris. Leo, even though Leo's a good guy, he's going to be on that team. Still unhappy. Alright, we're going to have a singles match between Mike Bennett and Daniel Maccabee as one of the two. Semi-final matches. And the other is Eric Cannon and Ryan Nemeth. At 4, we'll have a women's match between Nicole and Tawny. At 2, we'll have Davey Boy and Chris. And at 1, we'll have Amber Nova and Alicia Sherrington. All right. That should be decent. We have some feuds, but we also we're still building our little, our TV tournaments, taking 2 matches. We have that tag title that wasn't supposed to be, but that's how the computer, that's how the data made it work. They wanted Discohausen back in the title picture. Imagine Discohausen takes this title. That would definitely free up. Aries and Redbeard to go their separate ways. Redbeard going for the title. So it's going to let us know what's going to happen. It's going to tell us first how many people we got. We've been in the 860s. Oh, we've sold out 900. There we go. Oh, I didn't. I'm noticing the scroll on behind me that says episode 20. This is 21. Okay, so we're going to see the highlights for this 900 person sellout. We're going to slow it down. It lets me read it. Amber Nova connects with the Nova driver on Sherrington. I got to change her short name. Nova makes the cover. Gets the 3. Amber Nova picking up the win. See, having 2 new young people is helping Amber Nova out because, she was kind of the low person on the list, and now she's got someone that she can take on. We're backstage with Vince Russo and Discohausen. They're voicing their opinions about Adam Williams and Tommy O'Neill. It seems that Williams and O'Neill overheard. They have joined the interview. Things could get nasty here. They exchange words. As Adam Williams and Tommy O'Neill walk away, having said their piece, they'll be taking on the other members of the Misunderstood later tonight. Davey Boy Jr. hits the running power slam on Harris and makes the cover. The ref counts to 3. And Davey Boy Smith Jr. picks up the win. Ruby is in the ring with something to say. She has a problem with Summer Rae and wants to get it sorted tonight. Ruby calls Summer Rae out. There's no sign of her at the entranceway. Summer Rae comes from the crowd with a steel chair. Summer Rae and Ruby Soho takes Summer Rae down. Well, Summer Rae takes Ruby Soho down with a chair shot to the back. With Ruby down, Summer Rae pummels away. She has a sadistic smile while leaving the ring. Ruby Soho is down and out. Will she be okay for the main event tonight? In our first match for the television title tournament, Eric Cannon connects the Anarchist Hammer on Nemeth. Cannon makes the cover, and the ref counts 3. Eric Cannon is going to be in the finals of the television tournament. Eric Paris and Lance are backstage talking to each other. Paris says, "You go around claiming you're better than me. I don't like it." Lance says, "I am better." Paris says, "Well, how about this? Me and you, one-on-one." Lance decides to think about it, and they walk away. Clearly a feud is building. Yep, they will be fighting at Burned Bridges for the title. Nicole Matthews and Tawny Callahan. Matthews has had enough. They grab a chair. The referee pulls it from them and goes to take it out of the ring. While the back is turned, Nicole Matthews pokes Tawny Callahan in the eyes and then hits her with Vancouver Maneuver. Nicole Matthews is going to pick up this win with the dreaded poke to the eye, followed by the Vancouver Maneuver. Vince Russo is in the ring with Harris and Davey Boy Jr. Here's the contract you both want. Harris versus Davey Boy Smith Jr. Now we know how these go. Let's keep it professional. Both agree to it? Okay, you've both seen this before coming out. Let's put pen to paper. Harris signs it. Davey Boy Smith Jr. signs it. They stand up and raise their arms as they say they will both win. Harris offers a handshake. Davey Boy Smith Jr. accepts it and puts them face to face. They're setting themselves up for Burned Bridges. Michael Bennett and Daniel Maccabee. Bennett is down on the mat. Maccabee makes the cover. Maccabee puts his feet on the ropes, and in what considers to be an upset here, both Ryan Nemeth and Michael Bennett have been eliminated from this tournament by Eric Cannon and Daniel Maccabee. Maccabee, who's most famous in our episodes for having the losing streak, has come back and is 1 win away from his first HVW title. Nicole Matthews comes back out. She's got more to say about Tawny Callahan. Callahan coming to the ring, not looking too happy. The two are standing nose to nose, and you can cut the tension with a knife. Oh, and it's a brawl. Matthews and Callahan holding nothing back here. The ring fills with referees, and they finally pull the two apart. Alright, here's our first of 2 tag team matches. Actually, 3. Tommy O'Neil connects with a power slam on Braddox. O'Neil makes the cover. He gets the 3. Williams and O'Neil picking up the win on the other half of the Unforgiven. Russo's backstage with Sherrington. Again, I gotta change the short name. Sherrington, what are your thoughts about Nova? She doesn't want to talk about this. Is Alicia Sherrington about to punch Vince Russo? She does. She punches Vince Russo and walks out of Abilene. You know, she's a Valley girl. She doesn't want to be in Abilene. the tag team match. Tag team title match. Disco Guy is down on the mat. Eric Redbeard makes the cover. Redbeard's got his feet on the ropes. It is going to be Eric Redbeard and Austin Aries getting the win and retaining their tag titles. Paul London comes out to the ring. Got something to say about Eric Redbeard, that cheater. Clearly there's some problems between these two, and they'll be meeting up at Burned Bridges. Paul, Lance, and Ruby versus Air Paris, Leo Rush, and Summer Rae. With Air Paris down on the mat, Paul London goes to the top. London comes off the top rope with a 450 splash. It connects, and our champion is on a roll going into the pay-per-view, or the big show, as he's won 3 matches in a row since he won the title, so actually even more than that. Alright, so Amber Nova defeats Alicia Sherrington, 75%. David Boy Smith Jr., Chris Harris, 74. Cannon and Nemeth, 74. Nicole Matthews and Tawny Callahan, 82. Maccabee and Bennett, 78. Adam Williams, Tommy O'Neill versus Misunderstood, 71. Tag team title match, 78. And the six-person match, 76. We were 78.80. Alright. We got 2 emails, so that's nice. Nobody's injured. We made 15,700, and fans thought it was thumbs up as a whole. Nicole Matthews and Tawny Callahan was the match of the night. Alright, we're going to forward over to the... We have a romance update. Uh-oh. Adam Williams and Tawny Callahan can be very separate at the TV tapings. It's pretty much accepted the fact that Tawny Callahan slept with another member of the locker room during the first few weeks of their romance with Williams. The identity of the person remains a closely guarded secret. I'm hoping it's not one person, but we'll see. Drama in HVW. Wages, 17.5. So we lost just around 2,000. Charlie Haas has decided he's not interested in signing with us. We're currently doing an excellent job, still at 92. And we are at the Burned Bridges pay-per-view. And Chris Hero has just signed a deal to be part of High Volume Wrestling. So we decided we gotta take, if those RPWF guys are gonna take over, we're gonna go for someone who's been on the radar for a bit. Did we want to sign him right away, right now? Probably not, but we're gonna make sure we get him. And so Chris Hero has joined our Fed, and our Fed is very top heavy as far as heels go right now. Like we have, Aries Redbeard, Disco and Danhausen, and Air Paris now, and you've got all 4 of those TV title guys, Maddox and LA Park. We needed a good face to come in, and one who can be a main eventer at some point. So let's insta throw him in a feud with Austin Aries, because I feel that those two are going to put some good matches up. Chris Hero's an 82. Austin Aries is an 84. So let's get those guys in to just start battling. Okay, let's get into the Burned Bridges. I don't have any names coming in because I think right now our roster is solid enough. We don't need as much help. So the main event for the World Heavyweight title will be Eric Redbeard and Paul London. In the 9th match, we will see our debuting Chris Hero take on Austin Aries. In our 8th match, we will see the Interstate Champion. Actually, no, let's clear that. I still want the Interstate Champion there, but we're gonna. I dare try to do this, but we're gonna put that on a ladder match. Air Paris and Lance and Hawaii. We're going to have a tag team match between Disco Hausen and Williams and O'Neill. We're going to have our women's championship match. Oh, no, it's not a parking lot brawl. Not that I wouldn't mind that, but it will not bring the numbers up. So, between Ruby Soho and Summer Rae. And for our television championship, we will see Eric Cannon taking on Daniel Maccabee. Let's see. Let's get one. I want to see. I want Bruiser Bruno taking on Evan Gonzalez. I want Bruno to get into matches again. Okay, I know what to do. I want to put in a match. Oh, okay. So 4 is going to be a steel cage match. Because who is our steel cage guy? David Boy Smith Jr. He's going to take on Chris Harris. We're going to see a tag team match. Actually, we'll make this 2. We'll give Nicole Matthews and... Actually, let's make that a tag team match. Women's tag with Nova and Callahan against Sherrington and Matthews. And then this tag team match will be that team of Huffman and Cash. They'll take on I don't see a heel. Oh, let's go with the team of Everett and Nemeth. All right, we have a stacked card on this one. Well, let's see what happens. Will we see any new champions? We've got a bunch. Well, we know we'll see one, as we will have our first ever television champion. We have a lot of title matches there. World, Interstate, and Women's also up for grabs. All right, so if you guys haven't already, feel free to follow games_volume on Twitter and subscribe to the channel. We are rolling with our 3 series, and there will probably be a 4th series. With right now Tuesday night at play. At the moment, Wednesday and Saturday are promotion wars, and whenever I really have one, Bill's day off. And there should be a Bills Day Off coming out tomorrow. We're at 8:32 on the Stevenson Dome. Let's go to the highlights. Bruiser Bruno and Evan Gonzalez. Bruiser hits the slam on Gonzalez. Oh, I forgot to... Oh, we got to change him. I'm going to write down a list of things I need to do. Change Sherrington. You need to change Bruno's move to the Bruise Cruise. You need to change the scroll. Sean Cash and Maven versus Everett and Nemeth. Nemeth hits the zigzag on Maven. Nemeth makes the cover and gets the win. So Bruiser Bruno wins the first match. Everett and Nemeth, remember, they're both managed by Summer Rae, so this could be a new tag team. Alicia Sherrington hits the Hurricanrana on Callahan. Sherrington's going to get another win. She has had a good little start to her career with a couple wins right off the bat, especially in these tag team matches. Sherrington picks up the win. Match 4. I noticed with the pay-per-views, it goes quick faster because you don't have the interviews. So we're already match 4. Both competitors are down. They've absorbed absolutely tremendous punishment. Harris to his feet first. Slowly makes his way to the side of the cage. David Boy Jr. is up to his feet. Stumbles to the cage wall. Harris to the cage. Jr. climbs and grabs his foot. Harris tries to kick David Boy Jr.'s back, but David Boy blocks it. Competitors are now side by side, exchanging blows. David Boy Jr. knocks Chris Harris all the way down, and the king of cage matches, Davey Boy Smith Jr., wins. Eric Cannon and Daniel Maccabee for the television title. Maccabee locks in Maccabee Lock Prime. There's nowhere to go. Cannon taps out. Daniel Maccabee, after that long losing streak, has won his first HVW title. Congratulations to him. Ruby Soho and Summer Rae. Ruby hits the riot kick on Summer Rae. She makes the cover and gets the win. Ruby retains. What's next for Ruby Soho? Disco Housen versus Williams and O'Neal. Disco Guy connects the Chartbuster on O'Neal. Disco Guy makes the cover and gets the win. Disco Housen continues the roll. Ladder match for the Interstate Championship. Lance smashes Paris over the head with the ladder. They start to climb. Ed is so close to the belt, but Parrish pushes the ladder over. And Lance crashes to the mat. Paris gets to his feet. Sets up the ladder. Air Paris climbs to the top and grabs the belt. Air Paris has retained the Interstate Championship. Now we have Chris Hero taking on Austin Aries with referee's back turn. Aries hits Chris Hero with a low blow. Aries rolls him up as a handful of tights and is going to get the win. Austin Aries cheating to win on Chris Hero's debut. And now we have Redbeard in London. Eric Redbeard connects with the Iron Claw Slam on London. Redbeard makes the cover. It is over. The referee has made the 3 count. We have a new World Heavyweight Champion, and it is Eric Redbeard. Bruno and Gonzalez went 77. Everett and Nemeth versus that new team of Huffman and Cash went 73. Sherrington Matthews, Nova, and Callahan went 76. David Boy Smith Jr., Chris Harris went 75. Maccabee and Cannon went 76. Soho and Ray went 74. Disco Hausen and Adam Williams, Tommy O'Neill went 78. Air Paris Lance went 76. Austin Aries and Chris Hero 85 when they just started the feud. And Redbeard and London went 82. Getting an 82 out of Eric Redbeard's a good thing too, so good job, Paul London. Overall 71-76. Oh, we got. Oh no, I'm scared. I'm scared unless it's. I don't know what it is. Good. Oh, Burn British Financial Wrestler complaint. We made $788 profit with that $20,000. Remember, we've already paid the wages, so this is actually not bad because with that $20,000 promotion that we have to pay, we didn't do too bad. Wrestler complaint. Eric Cannon was unhappy about losing to Daniel Maccabee. It was a passable effort. The best show of the night was Chris Hero and Austin Aries. So let's go to Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. Hope we got a email. RPWF. The new promotion, our Renegade Pro Wrestling Federation, is becoming a threat to high volume wrestling. Owner Vinny E. Bistroni has stated online that he has no issue with luring contracted wrestlers away from HBW with his money. He's also said he has his eye on a few in particular. Uh-oh. I'm pretty scared about that. Alright, so we got to Wednesday. That's where we're going to end for this round. Let's go to the main screen. Alright, my friends, that's interesting. Our PWF is looking to make a shot at us, going for some of our people. And we have a new World Heavyweight Champion in Eric Redbeard. Let's go actually back to the screen. Let's look at our title history. Eric Redbeard now becomes the 4th champion. Aries held it from February to July. Rush held it from July to September. And London won it in September and got it to October. So we've had now 4 champions for the World Heavyweight title. Ruby Soho is the 5th women's champion. Jordan Grace is actually the record holder, even though she was never in the promotion. Scotty Valentine, the 2-time hardcore champ, is our longest reigning parking lot champ. Air Paris is actually only the 3rd champ. Lance Anoa'i held it for 140 days. That record is the longest. The tag teams, we've had L.A. Park and Zach Godwin was hardcore country. Disco Guy and Danhausen held it for 102 days. Then Smith and Harris held it for 2 months, and now Aries and Redbeard have it. And we know that Daniel Maccabee is the first ever champion of the television championship. Oh, okay, no, we're not going to pick up Dave Foster, because he actually makes less sense than the other guy that we were there. Alright. So now we'll go back to the main screen. So we have a romance angle that's heating up. We don't know who it is. Who is Adam Williams going to win? I'm hoping that it's not who I think it is, but it could be. Who is our PWF trying to steal from us? And what's next with this new champion? And we have a new guy who's kind of hanging out here, just signed on with us, who could be waiting in the wings for that title in Chris Hero. So I hope you all have a great day. Everybody hope is doing well. We will see you back here on Wednesday with another episode. And thank you to everybody who's been watching the show. So take care and have a great day. Bye now.